Hey Alternator RC nerds! Today I've been doing some testing and tuning with my beloved Losi 810. Thought I'd share something with you. This video isn't a tip or a how-to or running video or anything like that. It's a close call. And today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. My focus has been getting my beloved 810 back into beast mode. It's my favorite RC vehicle of all time. And I love it so much because it can do anything. Now, a while back I had a really bad crash with this. I mean, it's a simple runaway, hit a brick wall, going probably about 40 miles an hour. It was almost cartoonish. It's one of those ones where you're just like, God. And, if it weren't for the fact it was just so damn heinous, it would be funny, but it wasn't. Years ago, I was in a really bad motorcycle accident, and after leaving the hospital, I was still finding broken bones just because, the pain I was in there trumped the other stuff that I didn't realize till later. And it's similar with this. I'm still finding areas that I'd say to myself, yep, that was due to the crash of 2014. And a lot of you probably realize runaways, it's part of the game. I don't care how locked and loaded you think you have your vehicle. If you run it enough, it's going to get away on you. So the last runaway I had with this one, it was bad, as I said. And it was due to one of the top two problematic areas with this vehicle, which is the Losi 3.4 carburetor. I kind of feel for you Traxxas guys, because I see them a lot. They're woofing at their other Traxxas buddies about how badass the 3.4 carburetor is compared to what they have. Whew, man, I understand the engine, right? Because the engine, this 3.4, I've been telling people it's badass for years. Once they went on the cheap, I noticed a lot of corner cutting bottom feeders that suddenly took notice and checked out some of my videos, I'm sure, and said, oh yeah, I got to get me one of those. But the carburetor, it sucks. So just kind of my soliloquy for anyone thinking about a 3.4. Remember, if you can't tune, you can't tune. There's no such thing as a magic engine. It's not going to solve all your problems. That's a whole nother story, right? So nothing's perfect. Carb on here is bad. I've got probably, 4, 6 of them, just because I've had to piecemeal them throughout the years. And this last go around, I decided, okay, screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and get a new one just to rule that out, because I was trying to troubleshoot some things with the vehicle. Excuse me, my goodness. And when I was out running it 10 minutes ago, I noticed that suddenly I lost control of the throttle. The vehicle kind of stayed in a stationary position, but the RPMs were up. After a while, you become trigger happy, right? So as soon as I felt that, I just boom, I hit the brakes real hard. And it's kind of reminded me of, like, I guess when policemen or something go up to a car with wanted criminals. I was slowly just going up to it, had my finger on the trigger literally, and just going, all right, what the hell's going on here? And I eventually saw what it was. Brand new carburetor, had probably 2 tanks on it. And, well, there's your problem. Basically, the carb plate just came right off. So I stood there in shock. Not really so much of what happened, but what a damn close call that was. Because can you imagine? This right here is how far the throttle was out. If this would have come off 95% of the other, power band where I was in, my goodness, I don't think I really could have handled another runaway due to this carburetor with this vehicle. So yes, I am very lucky today. Now, I don't think it's an underlying issue with this carburetor. I assume I would have experienced it in the previous 10 plus gallons using it. And I've tried probably 20 unique carburetors, various engines. I've never ever seen this, so I'm not going to knee jerk. I'm not going to put Loctite or anything on the set screw going in there. But damn. So anyways, that's it. It's my 810. You're going to see some videos coming out real soon. I mean, she's bad to the bone. Definitely know that. And by the way, I caught wind that they're doing a documentary on my 810 and the Thugginator right here, my Hyper 7. Thugalicious, whatever the hell you want to call them. I have no idea what the hell the documentary is about. I've just heard wind that they're out there talking to people, so I guess be on the lookout for that pretty soon. I was provided some footage of it. Seems interesting.
The year was 2012. Fresh after putting debuts in with the CD4s. The Nitro RC nerds were looking for a new vehicle.
That shit blowed up real hard back then, man. They didn't carry nobody hurt them. They got to crack it. Of course, they didn't know how to tune a nitro engine and shit yet.
So that's all the footage I have of it. Like I said, it's going to be pretty interesting. I know they've talked to, I think Ricky Bobby Lee. I think they went out to like his trailer park out in East Texas. Who knows? I mean, shit, Winston, they might have even talked. Did they talk to you? Tell me. I need to know. It's not a sanctioned documentary, so I mean, I can't really put my stamp on it. I can't approve it, but it is coming out. It's called Renegades of Funk, and it's going to be about my Lucy 810 and the Hyper 7. Where they came from and where they are now. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.
Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was.